that is when I first learned adulting, and that is when I first realized that impulsivity and reckless living is not exactly the great thing. It gives you some of the best moments of your life, but in a long-term thing, it's not feasible.
1, 2, 3, funky.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome new viewers. And today we're gonna talk about reckless living. So, in this channel we talk about mental health and living well and everything about living a good, peaceful and amazing life. So as I have noticed, there are a few kinds of people in this world. There are the kinds of people who have it all mapped out, and there are the kind of people who live cause and effect. And then there are the unicorns who have the perfect balance. And these people, well, I haven't met one yet. Even the unicorns are not like exactly balanced. So living the life of a perfectly planned life and the life of being spontaneous and having that crazy life, that is the two kinds of people. And I feel that what we need is the perfect balance of the two, because extremes of the both is not good. When I went to college, I found a new avenue of freedom altogether. And that kind of freedom I haven't yet found. And you might feel like, wow, she must be flying around, but that is the kind of, and that's not the freedom I'm talking about. That's everywhere. But the kind of freedom I'm talking about is the freedom of your time, freedom of knowing, freedom of being the one in charge of all your decisions, nobody to tell you what to do, what not to do. That freedom is scary. It's new, it's free, it's oh my god. So what happened is when I went there, I just lived, like I went from totally planned, everything was sorted, to someone who had nothing planned. I was just living my best life and it was amazing. It was amazing my first year in college. But when results came back, I realized that life is not exactly feasible for someone who is an engineering student, right? So have to learn how to get back into balance, and that was so difficult. So during that time is what I call the reckless living cause and effect, like kind of thing, and having no control over your life.
Parkour!
And that is when I first learned adulting, and that is when I first realized that impulsivity and reckless living is not exactly the great thing. It gives you some of the best moments of your life, but in a long-term thing, it's not feasible. So yeah, that's what happened. I kind of got into like after my results, I was like, yeah, something needs to be done about this, and I went to old school videos on productivity and stuff, and like making task lists and having different kinds of productivity this one, and it worked a little bit. But what I discovered coming back home during COVID was the best thing. So when I came back home, it was like with all those productivity things, I was just keeping it all together, like holding it at the seams, like from my life falling apart, and it was all so much. And when I came back for COVID, which I thought was gonna be a week, and now it's been 2 years. Yeah, so when I came back and I took a break, and that's when I discovered the thing called intentionalism. So basically there are three phases of thoughts, that is essentialism, minimalism and intentionalism. Minimalism, you've all heard of it. It's so common right now. Minimalist outfits, living minimally, having only a few things, wearing only grey. Talking to you, Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah. So minimalism, everyone knows about it. Essentialism is basically doing something only if it's essential. And then there is intentionalism. Intentionalism is not extreme, like minimalism or essentialism. It's basically living mindfully, knowing what you're doing. Even if you're having fun, you're having fun. When you're being serious, you're being serious. What happens when you take intentionalism, when you use intentionalism in your life, is there is a balance. Sometimes intentionalism can be bad for you if you're the person who is only intent on having fun or only intent on being super serious. No. Intentionalism is taking your life into your own hands and having both fun and also taking the necessary steps to go forward. And that is the solution which I have found for my own reckless living, my own sometimes when I lose track of my own life and I'm busy having fun, or sometimes when I lose track of fun and I'm busy being serious. Intentionalism comes of use, knowing, taking a step back, seeing what I'm doing, taking a mental note of everything that I'm doing, and then taking the right decision, whether I need, like, balancing yourself out, whether I need to have more fun, whether I need to be more serious. That's the thing. So yeah, that's the solution to reckless living. And the inspiration for this came because I found myself giving a lot of advice to people to, like, get back into the thing, and I also found myself taking advice from people on how to have fun. It's like for a small time I forgot how to have fun, and then people had to teach me, and I'm grateful to those people. I really had some fun. So yeah, that's the solution to living a reckless life, to living a not reckless life. Hope you found this little bit entertaining or / informative. If you liked it, drop a comment, vibe with people, and like this video. We will meet you again in the next video. Thanks for staying till the end. Love you. Bye.